Well, hey guys, I hope you all have been doing well since I last got on here and did a car vlog. I realized the other day, that's dirty, that it's been a hot second. If you've been hanging out on my channel at all, you've seen a couple videos recently. Particularly want you to take note of the Faith song one because I'm really pleased with the way that one turned out, honestly. I laugh at myself as I'm trying to straighten my hair in that one. It's really funny. I will link it down below. Go check it out. It's funny. I love it. For now, though, I'm going to work 40 minutes early because they're short. School has started back. People have different schedules. People are leaving to go to college. So I think we're beginning to maybe get a little bit of that. I was thinking the other day, I wonder if I should upgrade my phone. You all are putting up with the rear-facing camera of an iPhone SE, which came out in, 2014? I actually have only had this phone, this actual device, only had it for 2.5 years. But before that, I had a phone absolutely identical to it. I've always owned an SE, like the old SE, like the one that was the guts of a 6 in the shape of a 5. Like, that's the phone that I have. And I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm thinking the 12 is kind of appealing. Haven't decided yet because it's expensive. I'll probably just use this one until it dies because I honestly don't really care. Why are people being dumb? Buddy! Oh my word! There's rules of the road, and you should exhibit the rules of the road and let other people figure out their lives, okay? You don't need to let everyone go in front of you. As I was saying, my friends make fun of my phone. They're like, what kind of phone is that? And I'm like, well, it's an SE, like the old kind. And they're like, oh my goodness, your phone is so old. Although I was laughing at one of my coworkers because then she was like, well, I have this phone. It's super old. It's an iPhone XR. I was like, girl, that came out like a year ago. You're fine. If I get a phone, I'll probably get the iPhone 12 mini just because I like the shape of it, because it's like the shape of the SE. And I know that any phone that I get will be better than this one. We're at the point too where you go on to look at trade-in value, and I can't get trade-in value for this phone. Like, it's so old. Funny story about that too. I got the SE in fall of 17, and then fall of 18, kind of like winter of 18 there, like December, the microphone started glitching on me. Sometimes I couldn't listen to music if I dropped it wrong or something. And so I took it to the store in February of 2019 and was like, hey, something's wrong. And they were like, oh look, the microphone failed, which I knew because it wasn't working. And I was like, okay, I use my phone, to do a lot of things, and I love listening to music, so it's worth it for you to fix it. If it's $100, whatever, do it. So they did it, and I wandered around the mall for an hour as they were fixing my phone. When I got back, they were like, hey, yeah, about your phone, we were fixing that for you, and then the other microphone failed. I was like, okay, so you were fixing my phone, and then you broke my phone. And then they're like, but because, it was our fault, we're gonna, this one's on us today, so here's a phone exactly like your old one, and you're good to go. So I literally got a new phone for free 2 years after, or a year and a half after getting my phone. And that's the phone that I have now. It's lasted me since February of 2019. I've not paid for a phone in 4 years, which I'm thankful for because I don't want to pay for a phone. I like having a phone that is functional and does all the things I need to do. The only thing that's annoying is it keeps downloading the software update for 14.7.1. I don't update my phone because I don't care. And my software right now is 12.4. That update is like a 4 gig update, okay? It's ridiculous. And it'll just randomly start, okay, don't do anything dumb, please. It'll randomly download, and then I'll just have 4 gigs on my phone that are taken up with this dumb software update. So I have to go in and delete the update. If I do sit down videos, I could use a nicer camera. I might be getting an audio recorder I could use for stuff like that. But this kind of thing is super easy with a phone, and I've actually discovered I don't hate the quality of it. It's not that bad. So if I continue to use my phone to vlog or do things, then I would want a nicer phone. So there's some of my thoughts about iPhones. Is the X the 10 and then there's an 11? I got confused. The X is the 10 because we're too fancy to call it the 10, but we called the next one the 11, so we went right back to the same system, so I don't understand. All of the phones, the rounded ones from 6 on through 11, I don't like because of the shape, and I also just don't like the big ones. I don't want a big phone. I want a small phone that's easy to slip into my pocket, which is the 12 mini. Are you gonna come over? You're gonna come over, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Okay, come on over, buddy. Welcome to this lane. Have a great life. See ya. This is fun. I've honestly missed vlogging, and I forget to vlog because I plug my phone in to listen to music, and then I'm like, oh, I could vlog, but then I'd have to stop listening to music, and who wants to do that? I'm laughing at myself though because I grew up on contemporary Christian music and worship music, okay? Like, that was my childhood. And I recently got into like 70s and 80s, and I'm finding too that I go through phases. Whoa, that's the middle of the road, honey. But I get like burned out with the worship music at certain points, and so I have to listen to something else. And I've discovered that my go-to listening to something else ends up being like 80s rock, like straight up rock music. And I think it's so funny because that's like not me, but it's become me. Buddy, okay, why do people not understand that I'm backing into a space, so you need to back up because I'm gonna be backing into a space? It's not a difficult concept, and you should be able to read the situation and know that I'm gonna be backing into a freaking parking space. Back to the music, so like a little bit of Van Halen, Leonard Skinner, and stuff like that. It's really funny. I'm gonna go and work because we're short. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great rest of your day. Have fun listening to whatever music you decide to listen to. I don't know why that's what I decided to close out with, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. See y'all!